What is going on, Thumbs? This is Sunbrother 2, bringing you guys our Week 3 LDL Little Cup Offseason Team Builder and Battle video, of course. We are currently sitting at 2-0 after taking on Abelardo and the Las Vegas Latios last week with a very close match. It was super scary, so if you guys missed that video, I definitely suggest that you go ahead and check it out because it was a very awesome battle. But this week, you guys, we are going to be taking on Shay and the Lake Erie Gyarados, and Shay has a very scary team. I will say this right now, I didn't have a lot of time to team build. I kind of just threw this team together in maybe 20 minutes, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. I just had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, revolving around me being at school and stuff, trying to get summer classes set up. So, you know, let's plan for the best. Let's hope for the best, plan for the worst, as they always say, and just jump right into it. I'm going to quickly go over Shay's team, what I think he might bring, and then, of course, go over to our team builder. And then, if you guys haven't been following, right after the team builder, these team builders are going to be a lot shorter. We're going to just put the actual battle at the end of this video, just to make it one full video and something really easy for you guys to watch. But like I said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. If you guys are excited, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. First up, for his captain, he has Gyarados. Very difficult one to deal with. It's a Stealth Rock setter. Banded Explosion could be a thing. Sturdy Berry Juice, very hard, and because it's rock and ground type, yes, it does have the 2-4 times weaknesses. However, because it does have sturdy, it does make it a little bit problematic with Berry Juice just being able to refill it up to max, getting another sturdy, just being able to get off a couple hits. So we definitely have to be careful. Be very careful with how we approach this Gyarados. Up next, for his A-tier picks, we have Mienfoo and Foongus, two mons that, actually, ironically, are both of the high-end Regenerator mons in the Little Cup tier. I think there's maybe one more Regenerator, I think in, like, Slowpoke, and that's it. So, both of these mons are very difficult to deal with. Mienfoo is just a faster version of our Timber, so we have to be very careful. High jump kicks can ensue, banded U-turns, all that stuff. Mienfoo just hits so hard, and with Regenerator, it can continuously get health back. Foongus, it can spore everything and anything, which I do expect to come 100%. Things like Toxic, Giga Drain, Regenerator, Shenanigans, Sludge Bomb, Spore. It's going to be very challenging to deal with it, especially with Eviolite just being able to boost both of its defenses. It can really bulk out a lot of things if we're not careful. And so, looking at this, you know, Foongus is a definite bring just because just getting that Spore off on one mon really gives him wonderful initiative. So, hopefully I planned accordingly with the mons I brought. Up next is Corphish. Corphish, I believe, gets adaptability just like Crawdont. Stuff like Aqua Jet, Life Orb is going to be super challenging to get around because we do have some fire types. We do have a very big water weakness. But at the same time, I know that if we play our cards right, we can definitely get around that. I believe I have the right bulk for this week to do so. Up next is Cubone. Cubone I'm not too worried about. While it is a ground type and we do not enjoy ground types, it's not the fastest thing. However, with that Thick Club, it does boost its, I believe it doubles its attack actually, so it's a very hard hitting mon. Like I said, just super frail, super slow, and if he does decide to bring it, it has to be Thick Club, otherwise it can't really put in that much work against us. Zigzagoon is next. Zigzagoon is actually the threat I am most scared about. Out of all of his mons, Zigzagoon is actually what I'm afraid of, because Belly Drum is so scary. Even Belly Drum Quick Attack can honestly just ruin our team. So if he does decide to come in with the Zigzagoon, we have to basically go for the attack or try and Toxic it, try and do something to it so it can't stay on the field. You know, Belly Drum, Berry Juice, you know, it's just super dumb, like how powerful this thing is, and so we have to be careful for potential sweep there. Pancham is there. Pancham, another fighting type for him, a dark type, knockoff, Parting Shot, I think can ensue, so we have to play our cards right if he does decide to bring that. Parting Shot, lowering attack, special attack by one stage is just a little bit difficult to get around. Snorunt could also be potential going into his C tiers. Icy Wind, Blizzard, Shenanigans, Hail could actually be problematic, now that I'm thinking about it. But with our Timber, I really don't see it coming just because Mach Punch is a thing. And then next up is Helioptile. Helioptile is on the fence to come, in my opinion, because it is a normal electric type, or electric normal type, whatever it is. It's dual typed. I believe it outspeeds everything on our team, barring any Scarfers. And with Helioptile and Timber, yeah, you know, he can try and Volt Switch out, pull some shenanigans, but I get Timber in, I hit Mach Punch, and I think it just dies. So, like I said, it could come, it gets access to stuff like Boom Burst, Surf, Volt Switch, of course, Thunderbolt, Hidden Powers. That one's a big flip of the coin. Up next is Panseer. Panseer getting access to the Gluttony ability could prove problematic. Once again, Berry Juice could be there, but it's definitely a mon to be cautious about, because I think it can get, what's it called, like Inferno or Incinerate, that like burns up our berries, and I have a mon this week that does not want to do that at all. For sure. And then last but not least in his D tier is Lotad, who actually is quite problematic. Being grass and water type gives him a really good defensive mon if he really chooses to. If he wants to bring it offensive, I believe it does get access to Swift Swim as well, like Ludicolo. So it's honestly a very scary mon. But as far as who I think he's gonna bring, Geodude, Mienfoo, Fungus for sure, Corphish, Zigzagoon, and then either Helioptile or Lotad for his last pick. So it's very, very challenging. He could, like I said, everything can come. We have to try and, we have to do our best. I believe Shay is sitting at 1-1 himself. So, if we can get through this next week, I think we could potentially have playoffs almost squared away. Because after this week, we just go back and we face everyone in our division again, because it is just off-season. So yeah, we would go up against the Birmingham Steelix again next week. But let's go ahead and jump into our team. I've spent enough time rambling. Let's go ahead and just jump right into our team. First thing I wanted Tealo Green. Tealo Green Scarfed. Once again, almost the exact same set we were running last week, except I'm running this thing Modest because we can actually spare the speed with Helioptile, which is actually really, really nice. Being able to run Modest just gives us that extra power that we need. We got Boom Burst, Air Slash, U-Turn for Initiative, and then I'm bringing Defog this week. Scarf Defog is, of course, for those rocks that Geodude can potentially set up. I'm very, very weak to rocks. This is why I wanted Tealo Green as well. It gave us a Defogger, and, we can scare a lot of things out, go for the Defog, and then plan accordingly to anything that we do want to switch in on. But being Modest nature, super, super powerful. Up next, of course, I don't want to change anything about this set. Mini gains with Guts. Flame Orb Guts is just so stupid powerful. And I might want to try and switch things up, second time through facing everyone. But just Flame Orb Guts, it does its job for a reason. We have Drain Punch for longevity, Mach Punch to kill things quickly that outspeed us, especially that Helioptile, potentially that Corphish, and even the Pancham. Then I have Thunder Punch for the water types. Thunder Punch for the water types, and then I have Fire Punch specifically for, who did I throw Fire Punch on for? I believe it was the Fungus, yeah. Specifically for the Fungus, just because it does really wall us. Is like one of the main things that does wall us is Fungus. So I threw Fire Punch on there just to try and hit it as hard as we can. Adamant Nature, of course. Max HP, max attack, with a little bit of defense thrown in on there. So it's looking quite powerful, you guys. Like, seriously, having Timber on the team, just to throw one item on it and it becomes so powerful. I'm so happy we have this over Mienfoo. Up next, we have Charcoal coming back. Charcoal actually is just a pure powerhouse this week. Let me tell you what. Charcoal is here to ruin some lives. We have a Nasty Plot set with Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, Nasty Plot, of course, and then I'm throwing Sucker Punch on there just because it does get access to it. Being able to get around things like Aqua Jet Corphish if it's low enough health or anything like that could really, really be beneficial to us. I have Early Bird as an ability just so we can go ahead and have a safe switch in on the Fungus for the Spore, wake up potentially a lot earlier, go for a Nasty Plot on the switch out, and holding the Darkinium Z, it just hits everything. It hits everything on his team. Nothing wants to take this hit. especially after a nasty plot. Fire Blast is just going to destroy things besides the water types, of course, but I'm running Naive Nature just so we don't take that power away from the Sucker Punch. I have max special attack, max speed, of course, then a little bit of in attack and a little bit in defense, just because those were the EVs could go. But I'm liking this set. Charcoal could really put in, it could be a big nuke button for us. I'm not going to say Charcoal's going to be like the main person to take a lot of Pokemon out, but she's definitely going to be hitting the hardest, that's for sure, especially if we get that nasty plot up. Barring, I think, the Helioptile and any Scarfers, you know, if we do get a nasty plot up, we could sweep, but I'm not going to put everything on Charcoal this week. Up next now, following to kind of put up our walls, we have Budweiser. Budweiser is back after putting up a wonderful job last week. Seriously, Budweiser did so wonderful last week. I couldn't help but bring Budweiser. It helps us out against so many of Shay's Pokemon. Eviolite, of course. I got the Poison Point just to potentially poison anything. I have Dazzling Gleam specifically for the Pancham. I have Giga Drain just for general stat to go around. Hidden Power Rock to hit, I believe it was, let's see, there was a few things. Hidden Power Rock worked with the Snorunt, the Helioptile, the Panseer. Yeah, all of his C-tier mons I can hit with Hidden Power Rock, and then Extra Sensory specifically for that Fungus. We absolutely wall anything Fungus wants to do to us. It can't spore us because we're Grass type. We can go ahead and fire off an Extra Sensory, and we're going to be putting in work. We're Modest Nature this week just to get that extra power, because Eviolite does help us out in our bulk. 196 max HP, 236 max physical defense, just because we do resist the fighting type hits on Mienfoo as well. A little bit in special attack, a little bit in special defense, but this is going to be a powerhouse for Budweiser. Budweiser is like our main way to deal with the Fungus and the Mienfoo. So it's going to be awesome. It really is going to be awesome, especially if Mienfoo goes for the high jump kick. It gets poisoned. We can just stay in, take any high jump kicks all day, go for a Giga Drain, go for a Dazzling Gleam even. So I'm liking Budweiser this week. It's intermediate being like our defensive wall, but then it could also it's just a tank. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why I didn't say tank to begin with, but it's our tank. And following up alongside Budweiser is going to be Pepto. Pepto is going to be our special wall, but it's more so physically defensive just because it does have that higher special defense. And with Eviolite, you know, it can still take the special attacking hits. And plus, when it does come to the... Shay's special attacking mons, he doesn't have that many, and we can easily eat up any hits. Eviolite, of course, Natural Cure to switch in on the Fungus, switch out, we're gone for the sleep or anything that wants to happen. We're Calm Nature just to boost special defense a little bit more, but we're running Psychic on this thing just for a good attacking move, potential to lower special defense. It hits the Fungus, it hits the Mienfoo really, really nicely. I have Thunder Wave to potentially slow things down, getting paralysis. I have Counter in case anything wants to hit me. Like, maybe I can switch in on a Corphish Aqua Jet, go for the counter afterwards. With that adaptability, it's going to hit hard. We can go ahead and counter. And then Protect is on there specifically for that Mienfoo. I believe that, you know, if we do bring Pepto, we do bait in the Mienfoo extremely, extremely hard. I can try and go for a Thunder Wave on the switch in, or go for the Psychic on the switch in, try and do something. And I could either go for the predicting the high jump kick, or see what he wants to go for following. But, you know, I really like, you know, how he can really bait this Mienfoo, going for the high jump kick, losing half of its HP right then and there. The only issue with that, of course, is Berry Juice, Regenerator. He just switches out, he gets that back, but we at least have some decent answer for this Mienfoo for sure. And last but not least, making her season debut is Ackles the Krogunk. Ackles the Krogunk. She's making her debut. I'm super, super excited about this set. It's very, very scary to bring it. Of course, Poison Fighting type. I have both of those already on the team. So why am I bringing this? Just because it's another good setup mon just on the physical side for us. I have Fake Out just to, you know, pass a turn. I have Poison Jab for stab, and it really just does put in the work. The only thing that does stand in our way is the Fungus, so if we do want to set up, Fungus does have to be knocked out first. I have Knockoff because it just helps. Knockoff really does help in the long run of things. And I have Bulk Up. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a setup mon. I was thinking Poison Power Up Punch would be really nice, but then I saw Bulk Up. It's like, it's another added stat. Why not go for it? So it's a very bulky setup mon. We're not the fastest thing, of course, but we have Dry Skin on there. And Dry Skin, you guys, is actually really, really helpful for us because... Dry Skin, we get healed by 1/4 by water, an 1/8 in the rain, but we're hurt by fire. Like, fire moves do 1.25 more damage to us. So, while I would like to bring the rain with Horsey, I thought that was a really good combo. At the same time, it's like that Lotad, if it does come, can take advantage of that, and I don't want to give that to him. So, the Lotad and the Corphish, if he does decide to bring them, we can go ahead and safely switch in, take the Dry Skin, not get any damage, be able to fake out, or go for the Bulk Up, and proceed to kind of set up and sweep. Like I said, Fungus has to be gone to do this. We're Adamant Nature just for the added power, max attack, a little bit of defense added, a little bit of special defense added. I think that's actually max special defense if I'm not mistaken. But I have Lumberry on there. Lumberry, just in case, the Fungus does try and have a Spore. If I have enough setup on it, I can go ahead and just heal up. Then any potential burns that want to come my way. I'm not sure if anything can really burn me. I mean, Pansear can. Yeah, it's like mainly for the Pansear because, of the fire move. I'm not sure if we can live one. Now I'm thinking about it. So I might change Lumberry. But, I mean, like I said, I threw this team together really, really quickly, and I'm thinking about a lot of things. I wanted to bring something I haven't brought before to keep everyone guessing. Yeah, hey, I am using all of my Mons. And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for the team. A couple things I could have brought. I could have brought Lillipup. I was really looking forward to using Lillipup, but I was having 4 move slot syndrome. We had Vital Spirit to combat the Fungus and the Spore. We couldn't be put to sleep. Growlithe could have come as well. I had a whole set planned out for Growlithe, just being a bulky attacker like it usually is. However, it just didn't fit in my eyes. Roggenrola, there's just too many challenges for Roggenrola to come. Cleffa, I would have wanted to bring with screens to help with the Mienfoo. However, I like the bait of Happiny a little bit more. And then Horsey, like I said, I would have loved to have brought like the Z Rainy Day set once again. But I just didn't want to give that stuff that power to the Corphish and the Lotad because they are such huge threats for us. But that is going to go ahead and be the team builder for this week, you guys. Don't go anywhere. I am battling Shay a little bit later on tonight, but But you guys don't have to wait for it. It's just going to be right after this portion of the video. So I'm going to go ahead, get linked up with him a little bit later, cut right to that part of the video. So don't you guys go anywhere. Alright, you guys, we are finally linked up with Shay. I have chosen my team, and we are going to be heading into the team preview screen right now. Once again, best of luck to Shay. I'm really, really nervous about this battle, you guys. We're going right into it. Let's see who he decided to bring. He brought the Corphish, the Fungus, the Cubone's actually there, the Geodude, the Mienfoo, and the Heliolisk, or Helioptile, I can't remember what it's called. So, almost got that completely right, except no Zigzagoon. He instead decides to bring the Cubone. Okay. Like I said, the Cubone was a good possibility with the Thick Club, just making it so powerful. And I am a little bit ground weak with my team, so I know for sure it could present to be a problem. He could do one or two things. I think he could either lead the Mienfoo or the Geodude. So, I mean, I have a risky thing here. I could either lead Pepto and go for the Protect turn 1, or I could just lead Budweiser to see what he wants to do. Or I could just go for Atlas and the Fake Out. I'm gonna go ahead and lead Budweiser. I like that play. Because it's like our best lead against pretty much everything on his team. Yeah, pretty much everything on his team except for maybe the Helioptile. Or whatever it's called, Heliolisk. So best of luck to Shay as we get into this. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Badoo right now. Alright. Have my notes open as well. Okay. So he brought the Cubone instead of the Zigzagoon. He sends out Carrot, who is going to be that Geodude, so we called that really, really nicely. He's probably going to want to go ahead and set Stealth Rocks turn 1, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm pretty free to go for a Giga Drain to get rid of his item. I don't want to reveal that I have Hidden Power, Rock. I don't want to reveal I have Extra Sentry or Dazzling Gleam yet, so I'm just going to go for this save a Giga Drain right now. As he is just going to go ahead and set Stealth Rock. We'll probably knock him down and then bring him back up. Yeah, so he is Sturdy, Berry Juice probably. We see the Sturdy. And then the Berry Juice activates. Yep, so there we go. So let's see. Yeah, so Stealth Rocks are set. Earthquake can do over half to us. I'm wondering what about Explosion? Explosion can't knock us out, so I like that. Yeah, Giga Drain's guaranteed to get the knockout continuously, no matter what he wants to go for. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go for the Giga Drain again. Let's see what he wants to do here. He's gonna stay in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get that Giga Drain off again. Knock him down to Sturdy. He's gonna go for the EQ. Okay, and he's gonna do upwards of about 40 to over 50%. He actually does a little over 50%. So we're sitting at 11 or 10. So we're sitting at 43%. So that did okay. So he got a max roll on that, I think. 1593. Yeah, he got a max roll on that. Good for him. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Giga Drain. Go ahead and do just Giga Drain once again, because we're gonna be sitting at 11 health, which will put us right at 50%. Maybe not. Hold on. Something's off with this. Something's wrong with my IVs here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so Giga Drain's just my play. He's gonna go ahead and just let it go down. Okay, so he set Stealth Rocks. So we are a little bit weakened right now. That Mienfoo can come in and really kind of hurt us. Thing is, I don't believe he can go for one move and then another and knock us out. Yeah, he's going right out into Foo Fighter. So here's this thing. I'm predicting a Fake Out. Because looking at this, unless it is... Let's see, I'm at 11 out of 22, so I'm directly at 50%. He could be Flynium Z. What would that do? With a bounce. Okay. He could go for the Fake Out. Or the Flynium Z bounce, which is terrible. How much... let's see. If I go into Happiny... that does so much to me. The thing is, though, we can bait that Fake Out, go into Happiny, click Protect. That's just such a risky play. But then again, his only real special wall is going to be that Helioptile, so Pepto really can help out if we can bait this Fake Out correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and go right out into Pepto. So we're going to go ahead and swap out predicting that Fake Out. That we can go for a Protect, thinking about the high jump kick. Take a little bit of stone. He just goes straight for the knockoff. Okay, so we do see knockoff on it. Knockoff Let's see, I took rocks damage, so we were at 27. That did 10 damage. It's adamant natured, I think. Possibly? Yeah, I think that might be adamant. I'm going to go ahead and go for the protect to see if he wants to go for the high jump kick. So he's actually going to go ahead and withdraw. Dang it. Okay. He's going to go into Jesse's Peen, who is going to be that Fungus. Okay, so we reveal that we have protect. We actually outspeed him unless he sped crept us. I don't think he would do that, though. So I'm pretty much free to go for the Psychic, get off a little bit of damage on him, and if he wants to Spore me, that's fine. I can easily swap that out. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Psychic. So we do outspeed. We go for the Psychic. That does just what I thought it would do, and he goes for a Substitute. Okay, so we substitute Fungus. Interesting. But we can absolutely break the substitute. So, let me write a couple things down. Mienfoo. Knockoff. That was a good play on him going for that knockoff, because now we don't have our Eviolite. And then Fungus goes sub. So the good thing is we absolutely can break his sub, so I'm free to go for the Psychic and break his sub. And if he wants to Spore me, that's perfectly fine. Because we have Boom Burst on Talo, so we can go ahead and go through his sub, I think. Right? That's how Boom Burst works. He's going to go straight for the Giga Drain. That did 7 points of damage. We're sitting at 34%. If he goes for Sludge Bomb and gets a max roll, he can knock us out. But the more damage I get off on this thing, the better it's going to be, just because the regenerator is just going to be such a problem. So I'm just going to continue clicking Psychic. I need to wear his team down so that one of my mons can come and just sweep after that. And right now, like I said, if I can get rid of that Fungus, Mini Gains puts in the work. We just have to be careful for the Flynium Z Mienfoo, which I think he could have brought. So he's actually going to go ahead and withdraw here. He's going to go right out into Lux, who's going to be... He's going to be the Heliolisk. We're going to get the Psychic off. And we get the special defense drop, so that's not bad at all. Let's see. Looks like it's Helioptile. It's a blank set, so let me see if I can find a set for this thing. What about an X and Y? Did you have a set? He does. The custom set. Let's take a look at this. Sitting at 10 HP, 34%. He has to go for the Thunderbolt to try and knock me out. We got a special defense drop on him. Let's see, who's my handle for this? It'd be Budweiser, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and stay in because, you know, this is who Pepto was supposed to take care of. I'm going to go for the Protect. I mean, no. Psychic or Protect? Let's see what he wants to do. I'm going to go for the Psychic, just because. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Psychic. Parabolic Charge. So it looks like it's... Ooh, we're living on 1, so he gets some health back there. Back up to max. So after the -1, it should be doing upwards of 30% more so now. Yeah, so Parabolic Charge. Okay, so it's definitely a bulkier set here. Let's see, if I go right out into Timber afterwards. Yeah, let's see. Mach Punch has a good chance to knock him out here. So I'm going to go just straight for the Psychic and let Pepto go down. So I click Psychic. We're just waiting on him now. Yeah, this is very, very tricky. Parabolic Charge, that's a good move. Totally forgot it was a move, to be honest. But with that Geodude gone, that really helps because he can't get back up rocks, I don't think. Unless Cubone can get rocks, which I doubt. But I'll have to find a safe switch in to get Tealo Green. He's gonna go for the Volt switch. So this is actually really good. This gives me initiative. Okay. Helioptile kills Happiny with the switch. Who does he send in? I don't know why he would do that. This totally gives me advantage. He would probably go right out into the Mienfoo, though. But if that's the case, I can easily go into Tealo Green. He's going right out into Foo Fighters. He did tell me that this thing does have Fake Out, I think. It's Choice Scarf. Throwing Fake Out. Against Tealo Green. Fake Out does quite a lot to us, however. Air Slash has the potential to knock out. And nothing besides that Cubone really wants to come in on it, I think. Including the, I mean, we could even go for a Boom Burst if we wanted. I would just need a little bit more damage on this thing, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to go straight out into Tealo Green, even though we do take 25% to rocks. You know, it still scares him out. Oh man, yeah, I should have put one more point of HP. I didn't think about that when I was team building. Darn it. Okay, so we're sitting at 15 health. Yeah, this Fake Out's going to do 25 to 35%, so we'll either be sitting at 10 HP or 5. I mean, or like 7 or something like that. Thing is, Air Slash really handles a lot of things, but Boom Burst hits harder towards a lot of things. So Heliolisk or Helioptile. Yeah, Boom Burst would be so good to go against it, including the Cubone. Let's see, Cubone. I mean, either or. I think Air Slash is my safer play. Yeah, this Fake Out's gonna suck, but we're gonna be able to get this Fake Out. Yeah, just goes for the Fake Out. I was expecting that. It's normal gem powered. Uh-oh. Okay, that still did the same amount of damage. Yeah, we're sitting at 7 health. We're sitting at 35%. This is what's scary right here. Thing is, we outspeed. So Air Slash has the potential to even flinch. So we're just gonna go straight for the Air Slash. Come on, Tealo Green. You do a lot of things to a lot of different people. Thing is, I can't take any more damage right now. I have to get the rocks off. I have to defog if Tealo wants to come in more and more. I should have just gone for the defog. That would have been the prime opportunity. He's really thinking about this play. Probably wondering who he can go into. I definitely want to keep Ackles around. She can honestly handle that Corphish, which I think would be his late game sweep. Not having Happiny around is a little bit difficult. But then again, it really was only there to help with the Helioptile and the Mienfoo. He's really thinking about this. You know, Air Slash does have a good chance to... Oh, he does go ahead and swap out right out in Deluxe, who's going to be that Helioptile. Okay. How much is this gonna do? Doesn't do anything. Wow. Okay. How much health are we sitting at with Badoo? Sitting at 11 health, so completely 50%. We coming on a rocks. Probably 9. 39%. Unless, let's see. This is tricky. This Helioptile is going to be a problem. We can really come in nicely against it and go for a Giga Drain, honestly. We live to any 2 hits, I think. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. If he sends in the Fungus, it'll be nice. So, Teal Green can switch in one more time, and we need to make sure that we defog. He goes for the Quick Attack. Okay. That does 4 health. Has Quick Attack. Okay. I can go for the Giga Drain. I can get back 33 to 42... Yeah, I'm going to go straight for the Giga Drain. It's my best hitting move to hit all of his mons, except for the Fungus. If the Fungus wants to come in, I have Extra Sensory. Let's go for the Giga Drain. He's going to go for the Parabolic Charge. This shouldn't knock us out. We live on 2. So you're going to take a little bit of my health. I'm going to get that health right back, buddy. Okay. That's going to be enough to knock him out next turn, I think. We're sitting at 6 health. 26%. Yeah. I'm going to go straight for the Giga Drain again. He's going to Volt Switch out now. So we're living on 3. He's going to swap out. 13%. He's going to go right out into that Fungus. Yep. Going to get a little bit of health back. 1 point. And Fungus thinks it could probably set up a substitute. I'm going to go straight for the Extra Sensory. I'm going to show that I have it. It can also have the potential to flinch him as well, so we definitely outspeed. And he can't set up a sub with us with this. So he has to go for the attack here. I'm going to go straight for the Extra Sensory. He's going to go for the Clear Smog. Alright, so that goes ahead and knocks us out. My walls are gone. Charcoal can easily come in, set up a nasty plot right now. My only problem... We know he's not... Houndour... Charcoal... We outspeed him by 1 point. Rocks are still up. I can easily go into Teal Green, defog right now, guarantee Charcoal comes in at full health. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scare this thing out and go for the defog. We're living on 2. So I'm going to go straight for the defog. He's going to want to switch out. into something as far as what he's probably going to switch into that Helioptile. From there, I don't know. He's going to go right out into Lux. Okay. Mini Gains doesn't look too bad right now. Just because I know Mini Gains can really live any hit. And it also would activate my Flame Orb. I think that's what I have to do. Because Tealo Green can really stay around and do some work. Yeah. I think that's what I have to do. Because if he goes for Thunderbolt, that's going to hurt. So one thing that's going to hurt. But if he goes for the Volt Switch instead, I mean, it's almost doing 50%, but I think that's my best play to guarantee that I can just start hitting his Pokemon hard. And Atlas needs to stick around for the for that Corphish. Needs to stick around for it. He's going to go for the Quick Attack, actually. So that's actually best case scenario. I am free to Mach Punch. Hits almost everything. The Mienfoo will come in. I mean, not the Mienfoo, the Fungus. And Fungus, with my Fire Punch, I can do over half to. And he can't put me to sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the Mach Punch. Or should I predict that and go for Fire Punch? I really don't lose anything except him going for Volt Switch. This is tricky. Hold on, let me think about this. Fire Punch would really... I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Mach Punch. It's the safest play, and I can just turn around and just start Fire Punching this Fungus if it wants to come in. So he's going to go ahead and let it go down. Okay, finally. Getting a little bit of initiative back. And plus, we don't show that we have Fire Punch. So, Timber kills Tile with Mach Punch. He goes right out into this Cubone now. Bone Meringue actually can knock us out. That's actually really scary. I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch on the off chance we could live it, because we're sitting at 22. What? Oh no, he completely knocks us out. Oh no. Let me see something here. This is tricky. This is so tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch, and then yeah, to see what he wants to go for. He's gonna go ahead and reset Stealth Rock. Oh, you tricky dog! So Tealo Green is through, unfortunately. Tealo Green is through. Which sucks, because that can really help out with the Mienfoo and stuff, but we have... Who do I have for that? I have Houndour, but I have to play... Houndour, but I'd have to play that correctly. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Mach Punch, because we guarantee the knockout. Double check. That was a good thing bringing 2 rockers. That's really good prep on his part. 90. If I get Mineral, he might live. But, you know, that's a risk I'm willing to take. It's saying it's doing 33 to 47. That looks like the low end of 33, so I'm going to go for the Mach Punch. See what he wants to do. And we knock him out. Okay. He's going right out into Foo Fighter. So here's this Mienfoo to go ahead and just fake out. Would he want to be Adamant? Let's see Adamant fake out. Doesn't do too much to us. And we can go ahead and Drain Punch and potentially two-shot even on a bulky set. So, and High Jump Kick can't knock us out from this range. And he could also miss. So I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. He goes for the fake out. After the burn, we're at 19. We're at 70%. Ah, this is such a risky play because he can go for the high jump kick and potentially knock us out if he's Adamant. Or, hold on. Yeah, he has a really good chance to knock us out here. If I send in Tealo Green, does he take damage? If Tealo Green dies? Let me read really quick. I got 40 seconds to look at this. It doesn't say anything about it. I'm going to go ahead and risk it. I'm going to go ahead and sack off Tealo Green to see if that works. To just do a little bit of damage on him. Oh, this is such a tricky battle. So Tealo Green goes down to rocks. He's going for acrobatics. So he specifically brought acrobatics for this thing. Houndour's my best bet right now. Fire Blast has potential. We have a 43% chance to knock him out. I have to go for it. I have to go for it. This is what makes or breaks the game right here. If he swaps out, okay, cool. But this Fire Blast, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, Fire Blast is my play. Yeah, I have to go for the Fire Blast. He's gonna go ahead and withdraw, so we scared him out. Goes out into the Fungus to eat up the hit. We land the Fire Blast, that's what I'm talking about. We pick up the knockout. Okay. Oh gosh, this is so scary. If he brings in a Helioptile, he has Surf on it. He's really thinking about this play. He's wondering if he should go into Corphish. Does Corphish even get Aqua Jet? He's taking a really long time to think about this. He goes... Yeah, he goes right out into this thing, the core fish. He does get Aqua Jet. Crab Hammer, Aqua Jet, Knockoff, Swords Dance is the usual set for him. This is so scary. He can go for the knockoff, but that's all he could go for if he does go for the knockoff. And I can start bulking up on him. Oh, this thing's so scary. Okay. Yeah, I'm going straight out into Ackles. This is what we planned for. Go for the Aqua Jet. Go for the Aqua Jet. Go for the Aqua Jet. So, here comes Ackles making her debut. He goes for the Swords Dance. Okay. So he's at +2. Knockoff can do upwards of 38%. I'm going to go for the knockoff myself. Because he can't hit me with a water move. He has to go for the knockoff. Or do I go for the bulk up? Oh no, it's doing a lot more than what I thought. Ugh. He could still potentially live. I'm gonna go for the fake out, actually. I'm gonna go for the fake out, get a little bit damage on him. He's staying in. I'm gonna go for the knockoff next. Yeah, going for the knockoff next. He's going to go for the knockoff himself. It's going to do a lot of damage. So he no longer has Eviolite. I no longer have my berry. But being at +2, can he still knock me out? I'm sitting at 10 health. Poison Jab is my way to go. I have a good chance to knock him out. He can't knock me out with a knockoff. So I'm going for the Poison Jab. He's going to go ahead and withdraw. So we get a Poison Jab off on something. Okay. Goes right out into Foo Fighter. We do a lot of damage there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I wish I would have gone for the bulk up. Having just that little bit more extra damage. High jump kick has potential. Oh, acrobatics, that's what he has. Gotta remember that. This is so hard because I need everyone around. I basically need everyone around to do something. Let's see what he wants to go for. The acrobatics, he acrobatics. I'm going to go for the Poison Jab. He's going to go for the acrobatics, pick up the kill. Darn it. Okay. This is such a close battle. Because every time this Mienfoo comes in, it just has more health. Who does he have left? He just has the Mienfoo and the Corphish. If he wants this, we knock him out with Mach Punch potentially. Looks like we have a good chance to. Corphish doesn't want to take Mach Punches, I don't think. Especially without his Eviolite. He does not. So I'm going to go out into minigames and threaten him out with the Mach Punch. And then Houndour is around to outspeed the Mienshao, or Mienfoo. Mach Punch is my play. That looks like... yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this play. Yeah, Mach Punch is my way to go. He's gonna go ahead and withdraw, get some damage, get some stuff back. Right out into Orange Lobster. We two-shot here. Now, does this Aqua Jet knock me out? Aqua Jet does not, but Mach Punch falls up. But we Fire Blast. We Fake Out, then Fire Blast. Yeah, that's what I need to do, I think. Yeah, so my thought is, we take the Aqua Jet damage. This is what I'm thinking. We take the Aqua Jet damage. We're gonna be low. From there, Mienfoo comes in, it fakes out. Potentially knocks us out. We go out into Ackles. We fake that out. Then Houndour is guaranteed to come in, and I believe can knock out with a Darkinium Z. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. He's going to go for the Aqua Jet, which I know he's going to have. Yeah, he has the Aqua Jet. Should have Drain Punch. Darn it, I just thought of that. I should have Drain Punch. Actually... oh, wait, no, I die after burn. Maybe. I don't know. I think this might be close. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Mach Punch, just in case. I think there might be a small chance we can live this, but I think Houndour can come in and finish this up after we fake him out with Ackles. Yeah. Charcoal, I think, might win this for us. He's not gonna... oh, he predicted... oh, he went for Acrobatics! That's it. That's game. That's game. We won. We absolutely won. Oh, Ackles is down. That's right. Well, okay then. So I don't need to risk the... I don't need to risk it. I don't think he gets Mach Punch. I pray that he doesn't have a Mach Punch. He gets Fake Out. No Mach Punch. I'm gonna go... does Dark Pulse have an opportunity to miss? It doesn't. Should I Z-move on this last turn? I think I'm gonna Z-move, because if it's Timid, Jolly, or if it's Jolly... Charcoal... ooh. You know what? This is actually a speed tie. Are you kidding me? This comes down... oh no! What am I doing? I have Sucker Punch! I have Sucker Punch! I have Sucker Punch. That's game. Oh. Almost thought we would have lost to a speed tie there. Oh my goodness, good game to Shay. That came down to the wire, a very, very close 1-0, you guys. Totally forgot I lost Ackles there, I really did. But, you know, that we really played well. I will say we sacked off our walls too soon. I sacked off Happini and Badoo too soon. I just let them stay in there and try and wear down his Mons. That Mienfoo was such a challenge. Such a challenge. But, you know, we played our cards right. I almost overthought it in the end. I was looking at the calcs too often, not looking at my actual moves. It was, they sped tied at Jolly and Naive Nature, which is what Mienfoo could have been at, what Houndour was. But I went for the safe play with the Sucker Punch. I'm so glad I brought that move. That came down to the wire, you guys. Like, seriously. But good game to Shay. Seriously, good game to Shay. Next week, you guys, we're repeating what we just did the past 3 weeks, where we are rebattling everyone in the Hoenn division. So we are going to be facing off against DJ and the Birmingham Steelix once again for a rematch. And rematches are never fun. That's all I'll say. But, you know, it's Little Cup. We're sitting 3-0 right now. I'm feeling really confident, so we'll just have to see what happens from there. If you guys have enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like and comment down below what you think of the Little Cup season so far. What things are you really excited about as far as Season 7 coming up? More announcements are coming on that very, very soon, guys, I promise. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you're new here, definitely subscribe, but I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you so much again. My name is Sunbrother2, and I'm out of here.